Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to show you guys something super quick. This awesome Harry Potter wand that I made. It's super cool and I gave it a little backstory on Instagram. So if you guys want to learn how to make this wand, let me know down below and I will do a how to make your own Harry Potter wand video because I think it's super cool. Plus it has like a quartz crystal at the bottom and a little thing with real moss in it, and like you can't ever go wrong with that. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff I got. Half of it is books and then half of it isn't. So I wanted to make this video most importantly because I never do haul videos and I always plan to do one, but I never get around to it. So if you guys want to see this kind of stuff, keep watching. And I'm going to take my shoes off now because they're kind of getting in the way of my comfort. A lot of books, but like these are just like more recent ones. So here's a quick overview of them if I can get them up. Here's a quick overview of these babies. They're super cool. So let's get to it. I'm gonna sit them on my lap because it's a long way down here. And I'm sorry if I squint my eyes a lot. I kind of can't see because I don't have my glasses on. So the first book that I got is Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Now I know Neil Gaiman because he wrote Coraline, and I've heard about Good Omens on Tumblr a lot and the academia community, and I was like, I found it and I was like, oh, I have to read this book, and it looks pretty interesting. And then I don't really know what it's about. It just sounds really cool, so I had to pick this book up. Either way, I got it and I'm so excited to read it. The next book I got, which kind of goes with another book that I got, so let me find it. Where is it? Where is that book? Is it still in my, nope, it's right here. So I got to the series of Unfortunate Event books. I've been reading it. I really love Lemony Snicket, and even though he's not really a real person, but I love the character Lemony Snicket writing about the 𝓏𝓪𝓼 children. And I read the first book a month or two ago, and so I picked up the second book. And what I really like about this book, because I get most of my books from thrift stores because I really like secondhand books, but I love how like someone like had like maybe water stains or coffee stains, and you can kind of see it on like the top of the pages. It's actually a lot darker in person than it is on my camera, but it's super cool. This one is the second book, The Reptile Room or Murder. This is awesome, and I started reading a little bit of it, and I'm pretty sure we all know about the series of Unfortunate Events. I don't really have to explain what this series is about, but if you've seen the movie and the Netflix series, you pretty much read the books, but the books are better, just saying. And the second one that I got, I thought this was also one of the, is my camera too far back? I hope that's better. But I thought this was also part of the book series, but apparently it's a series of unfortunate events, the blank book, and it's actually a notebook for you to write your own little stuff. It's like a journal, and it had stickers in it, but this is not the cutest part about this book. The cutest part about this book, it belonged to another kid, and it says The Terrifying Tales of the BFFs, and I thought that was super cute. And then they drew a picture of someone named Rebecca, and I thought that was super cute and super funny and super quirky. So, but that's the only page that has writing in it, and everything else is pretty blank. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this, but I'm like super excited to journal in it because you guys know I love journaling. The next book I got is actually my brother's favorite book, and it is The Giver, which is which is a dystopia book. It kind of puts me in the mind of Anthem, but it's basically about a boy who has to take the job of the giver, and basically the giver is the only one who can see in color or feel pain or experience love. It's been so long since I've read this book, so I'm not really sure, but I think that's kind of basically what it's about. So if you've read like The Hunger Games, which I have not, or Divergent, which I have not, or Anthem, which I have, then this book will really appeal to you. It's really good and it's quite lovely, and I'm actually really excited to read it. So yeah, The Giver, a great book. And check out this Gandalf lookalike, kind of. He looks like a little wizard, so yeah. Okay, the next book that I got is called The Dreamers. This is actually a movie. It's about like this foreign exchange student, and he goes to Paris, and I don't really want to give too much of the book off because it would kind of shun to people away. But basically he goes to Paris and he kind of meets these two siblings, a girl and a boy, and it's interesting. So I've never seen the movie, but I really want to watch it. But I got this book because I really wanted to read it. It kind of fits into my hopeless romantic aesthetic in a sense, definitely to me. So I was like, oh, I definitely have to get this book. So I did, and haven't read it yet, but I'm hoping to finish it before the year is up. It's on my to-do list. I feel like RJ from Open Season. But yeah, The Dreamers. It's a really good book. You should probably go get it and probably watch the movie. Read the book first and watch the movie, or do it the other way around. It doesn't matter. I can watch a movie and then read a book and it not ruin it for me. You can spoil a movie and it will not ruin it for me. So yeah, The Dreamers, good book. I'm hoping, but yeah, it was a good movie. So yeah. The next book I got, which is my favorite, one of my favorite movies ever, and it's the Phantom of the Opera, and basically everybody knows what this is. And I had to get the book. I found out that it was in a book style, and I was like, oh, I have to get the book. And so I did. I ordered it off of eBay, and I'm super excited. I don't want to cry because I love Eric. Like, me and Eric are like spirit animals. I thought I said that about Goethe. If you don't know, The Sorrows of Young Goethe is my favorite book ever. Everybody should go read it right now. Like, stop what you're doing and go read that book right now. I can see some soccer players from here. But anyway, yeah, The Phantom of the Opera. Really like this book. Super awesome. Don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, so the next two books I got are by a writer named Osamu Dazai. It's been so long since I've tried to speak Japanese. But anyway, this book is called No Longer Human, and this one's called Kokoro. And basically, this is a really, this particular writer is a Japanese man, and he committed suicide when he was 42 years old. And what I love about him is how we're so similar in our perspectives. And this, I haven't read this book in particularly, and I'm actually not even really sure what it's about, but it talks about feelings of the heart, and all of his books are autobiographical. They're fiction stories, but they're totally based on his. I don't know where to look on my phone, so I'm sorry if my eyes are doing their own thing. I don't know where to look, but so basically his books, he writes fiction books and they're autobiographical, and I've been reading No Longer Human, which is one of his most famous books, with the exception of The Setting Sun, I believe it's called. And literally I've just been like loving this book. I'm trying to show you guys what I do. Anyway, I've been annotating all in this book. Like, it's like so amazing what I've been doing. I just really like this book. It's just so amazing, and it's speaking to me. And it's what I'm currently reading right now. I definitely believe that if you like The Sorrows of Young Goethe, then you will really love No Longer Human. So I really like it. It's just basically, both of these stories revolve around someone who's pretty much disconnected with people and emotions, and they feel isolated, and how they deal with that sort of isolation and putting on a face to appease everybody. And it's just, these are just two beautiful books, and I definitely am going to do a book review on this on my blog soon. So yeah, I'll be one of those YouTubers that say so yeah, but yeah, I did. So these two books I bought are actually new. I actually went and bought these from a store called Second and Charles, which they are like a used new bookstore, but like their book prices are not expensive at all. So the first book I got is called Romantic Fairy Tales, and this one has my favorite author in it, and I don't know how to say his name because I don't speak German, but I think is how I would pronounce this is Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. When I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I would. He's one of the writers in this book, and basically they just got a couple of writers to write some short stories and some fairy tales in it. And as you know, I'm definitely that person that does a lot of highlighting and annotating in the book. But anyway, the writer that I love, he wrote a story in here, a little short story actually called Fairy Tale. I'm trying to turn to it. It's the first story in the book, and I really like the concept on how fairy tales are told, and when you think of fairy tales, you kind of think of Disney, Brothers Grimm, but actually they're not told like that at all. They're kind of like completely their own thing. There's magical elements to it, but it's not like children Brothers Grimm vibes. They're actually a bit more serious and really cool, so I definitely would suggest you get it. It's not a Penguin classic for no reason, so I really like this book. There's a few other writers in here, but I'm not familiar with them, but their stories were equally as amazing, but I kind of just bought the book for gold. So yeah, is no surprise, The Essential Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know what to say. Edgar Allan Poe is a Jesus. He's a genius. He's like a legend before his time. He's very much very inspirational to me. I never had any of his work, and so I had to buy this. I'm trying to buy this book called The Complete Works and like the complete collection of Edgar Allan Poe or whatever, but this is a great start, and definitely will get you in like an October kind of fall-y kind of vibe. So I definitely had to get this, and we are coming up on my last book, and the last book that I bought is The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Bagel. That is so cute. Is that Bagel or yeah, Bagel. Peter S. Bagel. I don't know much about The Last Unicorn except for like when I see on Tumblr like these little pictures of a cute girl with white hair and purple eyes, or is her eyes blue? And so I was like, oh, this is really cool. So it says 30 years ago, Peter S. Bagel entered the delicate heart and mind of a unicorn who learns one day that I am the only unicorn there is. And that's basically where the premise of the story goes. I've never read it, but I'm really excited to read it. I love unicorns, obviously, hence my Harry Potter wand is supposed to be the character that I created for this. She actually was half muggle, half unicorn. We're not gonna get into the race crossbreeding, but anyway, and she tore off her horn and stuck it and used, like, she tore off her horn and used it as the base for her wand. So that's kind of where I got like the inspiration from for The Last Unicorn. So yeah, that's why I wanted to show you guys, because it's just super cute. I actually filmed the process of making it, but it just wasn't that great. So those were all of the books that I got. Actually, I'm gonna end it right here. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have the best day ever. If you want to, you can stay tuned for my next video, which is gonna be my haul part 2 video, and I'll show you all of the other stuff because I want to only focus on the books in this video because I think this video is long enough. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about these haul videos, and if you want me to do updates on these books as I read them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.